Okay, the next part of this, to me, this whole thing kind of it has this little shape right here, this little rounded part, and then of course this comes down into the shank. And the shank pretty much ends up the same thickness from about 3 and 9 o'clock, which is typical of so many rings. So we need to determine the width of that, and it appears to be about as wide as this gem is here. I don't know how wide that is, but let's take a look. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we'll go curve, right click this curve here, and we'll make it about that wide. Let's see how long that is. Measure length 1.2. Okay, I don't think that's going to cut it. So let's forget that and let's make our own. So right click, let's go both sides, and I need this to be about 0.85 point. So that length would be 1.7. That's about what I had for some of the other thicknesses. So having done that, let's put that on yellow, and we'll come over here and draw on yellow. So we go here and down straight. There's a blend target that we're going to use here in a minute. And again, I'm looking at this little shape right, where is it? This little shape right there. That's kind of the key to the whole deal. And so I'm just gonna draw that shape, and it kind of goes like that. And then I'm gonna rotate that shape wherever that is. Let's move it up here. Rotate up like so. And I'm kind of matching that angle, but I don't know why. And we're going to move this up and over. How big did I make that? That looks awful small. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. And this is going to be up higher because what it's going to do is it's going to come. Now let's see. It's going to come and shoot by here. So I may have to split this back up here a little bit, but then it's going to go and it's going to head on up into this piece. So I have just this little corner here, and then I'm going to use blend to make this come up and around to here. Alright, so let's see how we do here. So this is there, and now if I want this to match exactly this curve, then what I can do is rotate this to match, fairly close. Then in the side view, I'll project it to the C-plane. Click delete input, yes. Okay, so that flattened it right there. Then I pick that and this and go curve from two views, and then it'll be exact. Not that that's like super imperative, but if you're going to do something to the numbers, then now that matches. And I really don't want that though to match right there. I want it down here. So that'll work. Okay, so now we'll bring back this surface, and once again we want to come over to just beneath this piece here on the corner. So we'll click on this surface, And so that we can see what's going on, I'm going to go back to this shade mode. We'll select this surface and go extract iso curve right here. Actually, we have a curve right about there anyhow. As a matter of fact, let's use that one because it's right down to it. So let's turn off this assembly and we'll use this curve right there. And we'll split it. So we're going to right click, split with a point, and we're going to come back to off this corner a little bit right there. And I need to split it in 2 spots. So let's go ahead and split it there too, just because that's an easy spot. So there's that curve. So let's see what we get if we blend this piece right here over to this curve right there. Alright, now that really comes in there hard. Okay, now we could use this blend where it has the handles, but oh, you know what? This is, let's think about this. Yeah, this is right. See, what I got to be careful of is I need a thickness here. And that thickness needs to go into here, though, so I'm okay there. Now, to control this, we could also, well, let's try this one, because this one, in Chicago, I found out you could kind of split this one. Oh, well, there we go. There's some handles anyway. So if we move this back, so this is definitely a time we want to use this one. So that goes around and into there. That'll work. And it looks like we need to move this out. So I'm going to hit escape and I'm going to move this out a bit. And let's try that again. So blend from here to there. And there we go. Enter. Oh, that shade mode freaked out. I'll show you how to get these back. That shade mode, when I was in this mode right here, plastic, you can see the surface is really good, but when you come back to wireframe mode, it loses your pictures. But I'll show you how to fix that in a minute. Alright, so now we go blend from here to here. And that one really freaks out. Now this one I know we'll have to come back. So we right click, split with a point, and come back to there. Alright, so let's go here. So we go here and here. There we go. So that's coming down into there and going that way. Alright, so based on that, I'm going to turn on this and this, turn on the edit points, and I'm going to move this down just a bit. Down. And a little bit over. Okay. And we blend one more time. Blend from here to here. Yep. I'm going to call that good. Done. Alright, so there's that curve. Join. Alright, so that curve is going to be a lot of what we need here to do this. And in order to get this one over in here as well, I'm going to take, and you can do this in either view, but I'm going to take this one and I'm going to flatten it, and this time say delete no. So there, punch that down flat. Then I can take this one and go curve from two views, and that's now the inside curve. And we need to fix that up a little bit. It's not quite what I wanted. But that's okay. That's all right. That's the start of what we want. What I really need to do is draw a line here. Let's see if we can do this quick. Let's turn this back on. Quad out this way. Let's turn on intersect and go this way. Alright, so there's that corner. And then we need this corner. So we're gonna go project, and I'm gonna start a line here which goes straight down and then just go out that way. So now we take this curve and go transform orient to copy equals no, and we go you and you go from here to there. Alright, now if we go curve from two views, we get that. And this one gets split by this one. There's that piece, that inset. And alright, now we need our pictures back. So like I said, select those, go to edit object properties right here, and what we do is we go to material and we go to basic. So material, basic, and close, and it comes back because it got switched to a different shade mode. Okay, so what do we got here? We have a curly Q on this side, and then another curly Q on this side, and then I'm having trouble seeing what is exactly over here. It appears to be a diamond on a piece that comes up and goes like that, you know, kind of like a or something. So I guess we'll make that. And then I guess that there must be a hole there or something right here. This must be this must be that, near as I can tell. Okay, and right about here where this gets thick, right there, that must be this reflection right here. Okay, so this is all just going to be metal at some point. And so now we need to make that. So we need a surface here to build on. So that should be pretty straightforward. Let's turn off our blue that served us so well here, and these are essentially rails. So unfortunately, this is one of those models that you just can't, you can't make with profiles. I mean, there's no I mean, I guess you could do a profile and start booleaning it like crazy. Maybe. So let's turn off end to end. Sweep 2, 1, 2, go from here to here. Base surface, let's make it purple. Alright, so there's our purple surface. And again, I mean, you know, you could just make this thing and then start knocking a bunch of holes through it and so on, but I mean, to truly make it ultra sexy, you know, you have to kind of make the shapes. I like using flow. You can use flow along surface if you don't have the new Smart Flow. But okay, so now let's go ahead and let's make that piece. We're going to use this surface here. I'm going to hit pause here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this curve, and I'm going to move this curve over just with ortho until it is heading over here, and make a copy of that by holding down Alt. Oops, let's move that back just a little bit. Come on. There. I want that to hit here so that it'll hold that together. Alright, so let's come back to green, and we will loft from here to here. Alright, so there's that edge. And then what's tricky, the more I look at this, the more this looks like there's a little V down in here, and that this slants down in, and then you know, like it's been cut down in there, which is pretty tricky. So let's go ahead and make that. So from the side view, we might make that, and to make that I would go here, here, arc direction, and let's turn off snaps, and we'll go from here down to here. Actually, let's start, no, that'll be alright. Alright, so there, and there's that shape right there. And we'll take and mirror that from F4, and then we'll blend here to here, like so. So there's that shape. Join. And it's really pretty long and narrow, so I may go and 1D scale that down a bit, more than a bit, I guess, and then we want that to match the angle, so we'll take this one and go curve from two views, and boy, you know what? That looks like that should be way longer. That thing goes for a while. Oh man, it goes clear down. Alright, I got another idea for that then. Let's see what we can do. So there's that. Let's take this and go way down. Almost down to the corner there. It does. We'll turn on the edit points. There we go. There we go. Okay. And this one gets 1D scaled. Alright. Here we go. This one and this one curve from 2 views. And then I want this to go down in there. So I'm actually going to come over here and I'm going to bend it. So transform, bend. There. Turn that off now. And that's going to go down there. Like so. So there's that surface. There's the one there. And I need this to be trimmed by this. So let's go ahead and take this curve here and mirror it to the other side. And then this one, let's turn off this. And this one are going to do a trim operation. Okay. Oh, this isn't even what I want. Dang it. Let's hit a bunch of undos. I made the wrong shape. That's really what I want. Back to there. I'm going to hit pause and figure this out. Okay, here's a better way to do all that. I still am going to use this. This is here. I'm going to put this on orange. It's going to be a cutter eventually, someday. And I have a curve right here, and here's what I did. I came over here, turned on project, and I drew a curve from right here. Let's turn off this purple so we can see it. I drew a curve from right here on up about this high. Okay, that's all I did. That was arc direction. And then I'm going to go ahead and working on this surface. Let's hide this. Hide. And all y'all there. Okay, so let's go ahead, and what I need to do is I want to make a surface that goes from here to here and goes on down like so. And as a matter of fact, this, now that I look at it, I'm going to do myself a favor here and get this going up towards that other surface more. So I'm going to go rotate from here on out to here. Like so. And actually I'm going to go out even further. And I'm going to pull this one out a little. And I'm going to keep it going. And I'm going to draw an arc, this arc, not arc direction, but arc from F4. I'm going to start it out here, and let's go near that. And come down this way. And where does this end? This goes down pretty far. Okay, so there's this curve right there. Let's rotate that up just a little. And then we'll blend from the end of that curve right there to this one. So that goes out into my finger rail. Alright, and let's redo that so that it's even more out. Rotate. Okay, yeah, there's a page, in case you heard that. And there we go. Alright, and here, join. I always like the pages during the movies. Customer in the showroom. Okay. So we extrude now. Straight. Out this way. Okay. Alright, now this one, we're going to split edge, because this edge goes all the way up, and I don't need it to go all the way up. So we go Utilities, Split Edge, select edge to split, this one, and if I go over here, I can actually snap to this one and it'll come back to that one. So I split this edge right here. So this edge effectively comes up and stops and then goes again. Doing that, I can now do a blend. So we go here, we go to Surface, Blend, here to here. Okay. Oh crap. Cancel. This needs to go down, 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 down. I gotta extend this. Let's try that. Extend edge surface. Yeah. We pick the edge. Oh, the factor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 6. Oh, nasty. All right. There's what not to do. Okay, so let's go surface sweep 1, this one, and then this surface edge. There we go. And we'll take this one and split it with an iso curve. So split with iso curve. Right there. No, not right there. Toggle. Right there. Okay. Now this one and this one, boy, this was a brutal thing. Let's go merge. Merge. All because I made that too short. Where's merge at? Right here. This one and this one. Alright, this is all one surface now. Now whether or not my split is still here remains to be seen. So let's go back to blend and let's click. No, it's not. It's not there. So let's go split edge, edge, and let's split it right there. You know, I think it moved it down like part of that distance or something. It'd be interesting to see what really happened there. Alright, so now we go here, enter, here, and here, enter. Okay, so now let's see what we got down here. Down here we want it straight. That is true. Up here we want it not quite this freaked out. There we go. Blends are pretty when they work. So there's that. We're earning this baby one surface at a time. Show this one, extrude this out straight. And let's move that up because that was a lot of work. I don't want to like hide that deal. So let's 1D scale that from F4. There we go. So you and you get split by this thing. And there's that opening that we pierced through on the end. So let's see what we got. Get rid of you. Bye. There's that shape right there. Okay, yay, ace. And now we need to make this thing right there. So we need to make that shape. And okay, so let's go ahead and take this piece, split it with this one. There we go. Don't need that. And we'll go surface sweep 1, this curve, and we'll drive this one up to here, and let's see what we get. Oh, we get icky. Now, what I like to do, because this does what it does here, well, I guess we could do this. We could do this the way we did the other one. Actually, we could take this curve right here and duplicate it. Let's do that. Then I can't show you my other trick, but oops. Jeez, all these snaps. And to there. Alright. We could loft that. Curve to curve, enter, go. Alright, there's that piece. And then we're gonna get something going down in here from like here to here. We'll get a surface going. As a matter of fact, let's do that now. So we go curve to that edge right there, on down to there. Make that yellow, and then we'll get another curve going from here, and this has to go, I guess, down to where this meets right there. And that'll be yellow. Let's see what that sweeps like. So surface sweep 2, 1, 2, go from there to there. Flip. That should work. Let's see what we have here. Surface view, mirror to the other side. Nah. I don't like seems too thin and sharp and not jewelry-like. So, I got an idea. Let's do this. Let's go here to, oops, hey. Let's go simply there, down to here, and let's go perpendicular. Oh, right there. Alright, yay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go let's nuke this one then. Goodbye. Put this one on yellow. And this one we will split with a point up there. And throw that away. And then we'll come off this one at a right angle. Like that. Like that. And then we blend from here to here. And that becomes this curve. Join. And that'll go back on that layer. So there's that. This will make a real nice surface here. Sweep to this one and this one. Go from here to here. Oops, flip. There, that'll be better. Let's take this and mirror this to the other side. Oops, come on, where am I? There. Okay. Now we need a surface that comes here to there. And this is the finger rail. So let's take and copy that. Copy, paste. And we'll put it on orange. And the one that is the actual finger rail, we'll hide it. And this one is going to get split split by this and this. So we throw this away. We needed just that curve. And we need a line that goes, let's turn off green, from here to there. And how many curves is that? 1, 2, 4, 5. Alright, so let's take this one and this one and join it. And let's turn off purple so we can see what we're doing here. So I would say that what we could do to get this surface is show the ring rail and extrude it. Let's see if this works. Straight, cap equals no, both sides equals yes, on out. And let's do that ghosted mode here. Oops, how's that? Okay, so this surface now gets split with let's try that. Did that work? Yes, it did. So we turn that on. Mirror. Alright. There's that business. Let's throw this in a job bag. We'll hit plus on creation here. And alright, let's fix these again. And material and basic. Alright, now we'll put that in there again so we have those. Okay. Let me pause here. Okay, and looking at this, I'm not. I like this thickness. This seems like a jewelry thickness. I mean, this model is so small and frail. Let's see what this length is. So measure length. Yeah, it's 0.85. It's like, wow, it looks massive. That's because this ring is just thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this curve and I'm going to duplicate it over here and put it right here, okay, on that edge. And this is kind of agitating me up here because this is trouble, you know, all things considered. But this is going into this piece, so that's okay. I'd rather have it go in than fall short. But now what I'm going to do is a little trickery here to get this a little thicker as it comes up here. So I like this thickness, and especially because this piece hits it, it'll hold it all together. But I'm going to go ahead and split this with a point right past this curve right there. And I'm going to take this curve and I'm also going to split it oops, let's take this curve and I'm also going to split it with a point right here, and I'll show you why. Because I'm going to take this little piece and I'm going to move it from here to there. That determines the angle that this other one does, that it comes up there. So I'm going to delete that piece and let's turn this off for a sec. So there's our item. So if we blend from here to the angle that was coming up at there, then this just comes and it flares out. Okay, so let's join that up and put it back on this layer. So I just made that thicker. So this curve gets split by this one. Alright, and I really don't need all that hanging out there. And let's go ahead and go surface sweep to that curve and this curve, and we'll go there and there. Alright, and we'll put that on that layer, turn that back on. We'll delete that one. Here's our new thicker one that comes up that way. I think that'll be a lot better, and that gives me the ability then, because I had this line drawn in here and I'm like, oh man, that's too thin. So now if we draw a line from right there to right there and put that on yellow and switch to this layer, then we can come in here and let's hide this thing and you. Okay, I don't know why I'm typing that. I just was in the mood to type. Sweep 2, 1, 2. Well, that still says ring rail because I copied it. That could potentially be dangerous. So there's that inside surface. So this curve right here, let's go to properties, and there's the name is ring rail, and we'll just delete that and say OK. So now when I click that, it's just a curve. Wasn't looking for any trouble there. Alright, now all that to do, I gotta do this pattern on here, and it comes over here and flares around like so, and then it has a pierced part here, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so let's pound this out flat and draw some stuff. So curve, enter, there it is. Let's put that on purple. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that I have this that goes here and over here, and it just kind of comes over here. As a matter of fact, you know what you should do? Well, what I should do is come over here and over here, and then when you're ortho, this comes right along here and then cuts. Okay. Well, I don't really want this on purple though. Let's put this on some bright layer. Let's do orange. Okay, let's put this one on our scratch layer. Get it out of here. Let's get this. Oh boy. Join. Let's get that out of here. This one we don't need anymore. Can do that anytime. Alright. So if we do this, and then what is it? This. Okay, we're backwards. Undo. So this needs to go over here. It's fine. We'll do that. And you know, I really don't want to work backwards. That's going to really bug me the whole time. So I'm going to swap the UV on this. So we're going to go, not swap UV, sorry. We're going to swap just the V. Alright, so we click that and hit go. Then we come back and we say put this up on there. Whoa. What? Curve. Put this back up on there. There we go. Alright, that is this shape right there. All that for that little shape right there. And now we're going to make a piece that comes up and curls and comes back. Okay, so we need to envision a line, so let's hit undo, bring that back, and we need to draw a line, let's say here, and then we'll put this back up again. And if we could hit the right surface, it would be advantageous. Let's turn off this. There. Oh. Okay, how'd we do? Back a little. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. That's always scary. What's that line? Okay. Alright, so back this way a little. So that's here. Alright, and let's explode this. And we'll bring this in, and this is going to be how thick a piece is that's going to be down over here eventually. So let's try this again. And let's go here and here. So that's how thick that piece is that's running that way. Okay. And that piece appears to come up here and then come down and loop and come back up. Like so. So it's down here and it comes up and it stays up high. So let's see if we can draw this thing now. Not in that viewport either. So a circle. And come over here and let's pick tangent and we'll go mid to tangent, but that's not really the tangency because I'm going to bend, so never mind. Never mind the whole tangent thing. There we go. And this, that'll work. We're gonna, as a matter of fact, we're gonna make this ourselves look better by doing that. So we will trim all this business like so, and then of course blend from here to here. Okay, and what else? Yeah, then it just comes up. That's pretty bad. And we go here. Let's just turn on this one. And these come around over here. Yeah, alright. Now we're getting warmer. Alright, so let's fix this and this. There we go. Alright, we need to rebuild a couple curves, so let's come over here, rebuild down to 6, let's say. And let's rebuild, and we want less for this one to relax it, so let's go 6. There we go, relax that. There we go. Alright, cool. And this one, I wanted that relaxed so that I could do this. Now we're getting warmer. Nope, this needs to stay thick. So I gotta get a gem in there. Alright, cool. Man, it's brutal. And blend. I wonder if anybody's watching this video anymore. Trim out this. Blend. Alright. Join. So there's all that piece. This needs trimmed. Cool. And it looks like, so do we enter? There we go. And this and this trim there. And actually, I want to trim this and this. And this and this. And this. Trim that. And that. And that. Join. Okay, so we click and we put this back up on, oh boy, we still have this up here, dang it. Undo, undo, undo. Curve. Curve. Should be one there. There should be one there. Let's say pause. Okay, so let's put this up on there. So here's our piece that we made. I guess because you're watching. And then we'll put this back up here. And there's what we're looking for. So really, this is going to get split by this and this. And we don't want that piece or this piece or this piece. So there's what we're looking at as far as that goes. And now what we need to do is get this over on this surface over here. And I think to do that, what we'll do is we'll take this and explode it, boom. Curve, don't need that orange one. So there. And let's go ahead and grab that, and darn it, I think I got rid of something I didn't want to. Alright, we'll just dupe the edge. Alright, so let's go join. So there's that curve, and there's that curve. And I don't have that curve anymore, so orange dupe edge right there. Okay, so I'm going to select these three. And there's a few things I can think of on how to get this over there. Maybe let's try project. Let's just project those right onto that. So project onto you. Go. Let's see what we get. What does this thing do at the top? I ask out loud. Oh, dang it. It goes. Dang it. It has to have a piece up here. Oh man, we're hitting undo for a minute here. Let's see. What do we got? Undoing the split even. We need a line going across here. So let's even undo that. Oh. Alright, so explode. Jeez. I'm gonna fix this hip. Okay, and we're back, and here I extended a line out here, drew this, and really this is all we need because these are just split lines. So I don't need a line going along here to keep track of, or a line over here, because the footprint of this is still the same. So here, there we go. So get rid of that curve and that orange curve, and you get split by you and you and you. That's what we're looking for, I guess. And this one, and this one, I'm going to project onto that surface. Project. See if it hit all the way. Looks like it. You get split. Oh, no. Split by you. You and you. There it is. So there's that part right there. And what I like to do, what I think is fun, because I don't get out much, but especially for the render, I like to blend these surfaces together. We'll see if this is just suicide or what. So there's that, and then we'll go here, here, here. Alright, enter. And, oh. I don't know what's going on. Blend. I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to go around that edge, making sure not to skip anything, like that. So there's that. That's the first edge. And that's the second edge. There we go, that was the problem. Okay, and let's drive this around to here. And perpendicular I should get. Maybe not. I should be straight. Okay, then we hit enter, and then this is going to be like minuscule, more minuscule than that. Let's put a 1 in there. 125, 125. Super low. Okay. Yeah. That'll just render really nice because it's that's kind of evil in there, where it folds over itself. I don't know if I'd do that. For a render it'd be fine. For milling it would be fine. The growers and stuff, they aren't gonna like that. So be careful. Buyer beware on that one. Alright, so yeah, watch out. That's a red flag. Red flag right there. That could wreak havoc all throughout Rhino. Now we could get really fancy and blow it up and split it and all that jazz, and I'm not going to do that for this video. This thing's already an epic. Okay, now let's do something pretty up here. Let's go ahead and take this, go here, and this will be the last part of part 2 of this video, which I had no idea was going to be this long. Okay. I'm doing offset on all this. And I'm about ready to just freehand this thing, but let's see what we got here. So let's go ahead and go up to there. And then I'm just going to draw here over to about here, and let's ortho that over there. Something like that. Yep. And let's do the split thing here again, and here. Oops. Trim. We go there, we go there, there and there, there and there. Enter. And then we deselect these pieces so that we can delete those. Oops, undo. Explode. Alright, so there's our business right there. It could have been better. But at the end of the day, it'll probably be so dang small, we'll never know. Okay, so this one, and this one are red now. And we put these back up. So you, and you go up here, which is right there. And this red curve we don't need, nor do we need this one. There's our inset. Alright, I feel a job bag coming on. plus creation. Okay. Tools, hibiscus, and surface pullback inset. Surface is this one. Angle 45, length 0.3. Let's go 0.25. Splits 20. Try that. Surface sweep. Go. Okay, that did not work out. So let's back that up. We'll try it again. This one is a pretty complex one. Surface pullback, surface. Let's go just 0.2. That seemed a bit aggressive anyway. Angle, let's go more like 50. Although that's pretty. Let's just try splits at 1 and see what we get. Yay. That just flipped it over the other way, which is no big deal. So, flip. There we go. Oh yeah. There's that. We'll get a gem up there, get some prongs on it. Be lovely. Alright. And if you don't have that tool, don't despair. As a matter of fact, in part 1 I showed how to do the top without it. Up here, I showed how to do it up here without that tool. And the other reason not to despair is that we're going to release it soon. Show. Mirror. Alright, so there's that part of the ring so far. And that is the end of part 2.